But girl, he was like, you know what? Come on, Kay, let's go. And grabbed K Michelle and started pulling her, out the door. And Lyrica was like, well, okay, that's how you going. That's how you feel. What, bitch? What? Why you ain't say nothing to him? This is the problem. That's what females do, y'all. They try to say everything to the bitch, but they ain't got nothing to say to the nigga because you know he gonna do him regardless. You feel me? So you not gonna say nothing to her. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you think you can stop what's going on, girl? You gonna be stopping every bitch? Like, are you for real? So yeah, he like, I don't know what to say right now. I just need to leave. I just need to leave. That's how you feel, Kay? That's how you feel? And she was like, well, what? Kay Michelle ain't really know how to deal with it because she was in the middle of the bullshit. And then A1 was like, no, we attached, I'm attached, and all pulling K Michelle out the door. I said, girl, he is making a mockery of you. He is embarrassing you. And yeah, girl, I wouldn't take all that, girl. You was looking like a fool, girl. So next thing you know, they go in the kitchen. Okay, A1 and K Michelle go to the kitchen, and girl, she done got her ass up. She followed them in the kitchen too. And they looking back, they laughing at her. And she don't even give a fuck. She's so pressed. She gotta be around him, y'all. Like, this girl is upset. She's pressed and she's really jealous. And it was funny, you know what I'm saying? But it was really, really sad to watch a female act like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why couldn't you just go off, get to know Emmett a little bit? Like, it ain't had to be no spark. It ain't have nothing to do with trying to be, no type of way with Emmett. But the assignment, girl, which you missed, okay? You did not do what you were supposed to do. Like, you were supposed to be off, kicking the boat with Emmett, probably getting to know him, talking to him and everything. And maybe if you acted like you was involved or like somebody else, maybe this nigga would pay attention to you. But you're so busy paying attention to him so much that he's, carrying you all over the place, and he's not even giving a fuck that, you trying to be around him like that because you're doing too much. You're not giving him time to miss you, So I just think she should have went off, did her own little thing, maybe create some jealousy for him, but she did not do that, y'all. So they in the kitchen, and she just following behind them, kicking with them, fake kicking with him. Y'all should have saw K Michelle face look fucked up. She was like, this is some bullshit. And then she was in her confessional saying how, this bitch is breathing all down my neck, and I was just like, exactly. So they at the sink, and K Michelle and A1 decide to wash their hands, and yeah, this bitch goes right next to them. She pulls them and she washes her hands too. I'm like, girl, like, that's too much. And Dr. Ish and Judge and Total was just looking like, yeah, she is really jealous. She has a lot to be jealous about. Dr. Ish was like, she has a right to be jealous about it because he's done so much on her, and rightfully so. Like, this is what happens. This is how it looks, And Judge Total was like, wow, this is a lot. Like, nobody should live like this. Like, this has got to be painful, and that's got to be hard, to live like that. And I agree. Like, that's what I was just saying. Like, how do you drag up after a man like that, y'all? But y'all got some females that will do that shit, honey. You know what I'm saying? And they will chase every bitch off, each and every time, y'all, because that happened to me. Like, at the end of the day, I said, you know what? Go ahead with her because she is doing a lot, and I don't have time for that type of shit, and I'm not going to be chasing up after no nigga. That's one thing I'm not going to do. On top of that, you put yourself in a position where he's going to continue to do the things that he's doing to you because he know your dumb ass going to keep running back. You know what I'm saying? So I just couldn't do anything like that. And like Judge Tola said, yeah, you gotta live a hard life. That's a lot of ripping and running for a nigga, bitch. And then on top of that, you supposed to be taking care of your kids. You supposed to be putting that type of energy into yourself, okay, and your kids. That's what I do. No, fuck that. We not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Because to look like this, honey, you gotta put your work in, okay? I'm going to exercise. I'm going to make sure my outfits are tight. I'm going to make sure my body is tight and my hair's done and she looking good. And then my kids, I'm going to make sure they always straight. My kids always going to be straight. So, yeah, I'm not going to be worrying about running up after some nigga, and let him do what he wants to do. If he has to do stuff that he needs to do, and it just so happened if your girl find out, yeah, we in trouble. You feel me? But I'm not going to be running up after no damn nigga because on top of that, you wasting all this time and he's going to do him regardless. Hey, everybody, it's your girl, Sassy Shantice. I'm coming back with another video. Yes, honey, back with another one, girl. Okay, y'all? Get into this episode 3 of Marriage Boot Camp, y'all. It was so good. Like, I really, really enjoyed this episode because, yeah, I was really wanting to see how this was going to go, this little spouse swap, okay? But first of all, y'all, let's get into my lips, okay? Because they pop in. Yeah, let's just address the elephant in the room, honey, okay? So anyway, I'm gonna let y'all girls know now, Fenty, Rihanna's lipstick product line, makeup care line is really, really popping. And this is what it is, y'all. This is called MVP. And yeah, I always see her stuff on Instagram, and I always keep saying I'm gonna get some, and I never go and get it. So for my birthday, y'all know my birthday just passed. My daughter, okay, she's 12. She like the type of stuff that mommy like, and she know what I like. So yeah, she got me some Fenty, and it comes like this. You know, it comes in it's little. You know what I'm saying? And it comes like this. But yeah, she bought it for me, but she really ain't got no fucking money. So my son ended up buying it for her. So we all know that. You know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, it comes like this. And like I said, it's called MVP. Y'all, look how little that is. It's like a little tube, okay? Y'all, but what's unique about this lipstick, the lipstick is the curvature of your lip. Look at that at the top. Ain't that banging? Girl, so you can see, look how it really curved my lip, y'all. It really worked, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just letting y'all know if y'all want, because I always wear, MAC. It failed. I always wear MAC Ruby Woo, you know, so I always wear that. And yeah, I guess, you know, my daughter was like, you know, let me get her something different, girl. But yeah, I love my Ruby Woo by MAC. And yeah, I'll be rocking this because this is really, really pretty. And then they also got me this case. You know what I mean? It comes like this. You can just slip this right in there. And yeah, the box of that, and this is bigger than the damn lipstick. I was like, okay, girl. Yeah, but that's really, really cute. You know what I mean? And I got a different red, you know. Your girl, she don't really get a lot of makeup. I usually just, and look at my skin. I don't be pressed. I don't even be giving a fuck. I don't get into that foundation and all that. But yeah, I really like different colored lipsticks. And my daughter knows that. You know, I really like different colored lipsticks because I like my outfits to pop with my lips. You know, so yeah. And then I throw in my eyelashes. So that's about it. But yeah, I wanted to let y'all know that because that's a banging ass lipstick. Anyway, it curves right to the lip, y'all. Usually it's circle and you be having to take your finger and like dip in the middle and all that. Like you gotta do too much. But they really put some creativity in that. And yeah, it's popping. Y'all, let's get into the episode because that's what y'all came for, okay, girl? So, y'all, the episode starts off with Lyrica trying to get her man about the room out of K. Michelle's room because she just feel like, yeah, you know, you could have told her no because you here with me trying to make sure that our relationship goes a little bit smooth and we here to get help. So why would you be in another female's room? And yeah, he just like don't understand what the fuck she talking about. And so yeah, he just like, you know, you making small issues out of big issues and you just doing too much. And how is she doing too much? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought everybody, like Dr. Ish was saying, is probably a threat to her, you know? So, you know, she don't want you in no room with no other female, and you should have had, you know, you should have been man enough to be like, you know what, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to play it off or something if you was uncomfortable with K. Michelle, but that's not what you did, girl. Yeah, you act like you didn't know what she was talking about, and you know exactly what she talking about, like I said, because you created this shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, and then on top of that, like, A1 know what the fuck he be doing because you went right outside to Rich and you was telling Rich, yeah, that's the reason why, because Rich was complaining about, what's her name, Mariah Lynn. I be forgetting everybody's name. He was complaining about Mariah Lynn and how she keeps talking about her bestie all the time. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying, A1 was saying how Lyrica do the same shit, you know what I'm saying? But that just comes from the insecurities that they have from the shit that they did to them, you know, to their spouse or to their wife. And I'm just like, so you can go outside and explain this to Rich. You know what I'm saying? He was doing a lot of explaining on this episode anyway. And is the one who, you know, has the most infidelities and the most things going on. So, yeah, you already know what it is before you came here. And then you sit up there and did all this, like, barking towards her like she crazy and she's stupid. You know what I'm saying? And that's what men do anyway, y'all. Most of them, when you have a problem, they act like you're crazy and you're the one that's making issues. You know what I'm saying? So, Kaysa and Rich are downstairs talking. And they in the living room just kicking a bubble. And Kason, you know, is telling Rich he's ready to, you know, get into fixing their relationship. And I'm like, okay, Kason, like, let's go. Because y'all know, like I said on my last video, Kason really ain't been trying to really say shit because he's a dentist. He's not used to this reality shit. So he don't really want to air his business out. He's not really trying to go downstairs, mingle with the other, you know, people and everything else. And K. Michelle, bitch, you know exactly what he needed to do. And you didn't tell him because you weren't trying to air your business out either. But eventually it's going to come out. You know what I mean? But yeah, Kason, I'm glad you're on board and you're ready to go. And yeah, I was like really excited that Kason, you know, wants to make the relationship work or act like he wants to be in this relationship because he usually is very mute and just, I guess he's not new. He's always fighting this bitch off, saying he's not ready to get married and kids and everything. So maybe that's what it is. You know, we've been seeing a lot of that from him, just fighting K. Michelle off. So yeah, we're finally getting to see, you know, K-Stan. So y'all, Gangsta Boo is in the room, you know, her and Emmett. And I'm just like real irritated by Gangsta Boo because are you serious? You know, like I can't even believe some females when they do this type of shit. You know, she is really trying to hold him hostage in the room with her and don't want him to go out and mingle with anybody else. You know, he's like, you know, basically trying to hint around that he want to go out with everybody. He like, you know, well, you want me to wait for you? I do want to go out, you know, and mingle with everybody, you know. And she like, I mean, I just wanted you to stay in here with me. And she fake cleaning up and all this shit. Y'all see in the other parts of the show too. She fake cleaning up. Bitch, you keep fake cleaning up because you trying to make like something is going on and nothing is going on in this room. Why don't you keep acting like you cleaning up and ain't shit clean? Y'all, this room is fucked up. Look like somebody just threw the bitch up in the air. And you keep faking like you is cleaning the room, but you really trying to act like something is going on so this nigga can stay in the room with you, girl. Like, you doing too much. And then he told me something. Yeah, I really want to go out and mingle with the guys. I really, you know, started to get close with the guys. And, you know, I like, you know, hanging out with them. And how do you try to, like, keep trying to son a nigga? Like, how do you keep trying to make him stay and be with you? Like, that's so fucking unattractive. And you look like you don't have anything going on for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he mentions that, like I said, you know, he's been bonding with the guys. And she like, yeah, and that makes me uncomfortable. Like, just what the fuck? I mean, you know, just cuss him out and it makes you uncomfortable. Like, would you not even think about how he feels? Nobody wants to be oppressed. Like, nobody wants to be sitting up under nobody day in and day out. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she was acting like that. He was uncomfortable. And she was just basically saying how, you know, he only is around really her kids and her and the rest of his family. And bitch, this is how you like it. And it'll be one thing. And that's fine, y'all, because that's how me and my husband was when we first got together. Like, everywhere, all the time together. Like, that's how it is in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all always the fuck together. And that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? But if this nigga is expressing to you, girl, that he wants to get out and mingle with the guys, you gonna sit there and make him feel uncomfortable, and you think he's supposed to be having fun with you when he really want to be somewhere else? I'd be like, oh, go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you want to do. Go ahead and go. She just like smother him and don't give a fuck. I mean, he just pacing back and forth like a little ass boy, like itching to get outside. Y'all remember when y'all was when your mother said, wait, just wait for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He just back and forth and back and forth. And she just, yeah, just really don't give a fuck. Want him to stay in bed with her. So y'all, they show a clip from last episode because Rich is sitting there talking to A1 about, you know, the shenanigans that went on the night before after they left Dr. Ish and Judge Tola. You know what I'm saying? How basically Mariah Lynn was in the joint fried and she was just talking major shit and was mad. And, you know, they showed a clip of, you know, some that Mariah Lynn said, and it was just like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I guess Dr. Ish made a comment, said something to her or whatever, and she was like, well, I sucked properly. And I'm just like, wow, did you just like really say that? And then like around everybody on national TV, did you really say that? Like that means anything? I'm sure a lot of bitches came like, that's crazy, but did you really? So she was like, yeah, and then he was just like, he just don't know where that comes from. Like, why does she do that type of stuff? And they sitting at the table and she like, yeah, because I know how to keep my tight. And, you know, I got to whistle because my daughter said. And he like, what? Where is that coming from? So what does that mean? She was like, I know how to keep my pussy tight. Like, what in the hell? And Rich, are you serious? Is this the bullshit? Like, she's not a lady. She doesn't have any class. Like, what is it that you see? Because y'all know Rich is smarter than this, what we think. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he's smart, but he really led by his dad. Okay? Because that does not make no sense. He's just anything. And I don't know how he don't see that we see this and what he wants out for himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And what is this Bubba thinking? Like, that's nasty that the woman acts like that in public. Like, it makes no sense. And I thought Rich was smarter than this, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, you know, he likes the ratchet, and that's what he likes. But, you know, that's too much. Like, that is way too much, and that's crazy. And Rich, you too old for that shit. Like, Rich, how old is Rich? I'm 45. Rich probably like 55. You know what I'm saying? And this is what, you know, and I'm sure he got kids. Do you act like this around his kids, or do you like tame it down something? Like, she do way too much, and Rich fine with it. So Dr. Ish brings all the couples outside, y'all, okay? And he announces to them that they're going to be doing a 45-second music video, but it's going to be like a sexy video. You feel me? And he going to give them little props like, you know, a fake phone. But everything is big, you know, just like be over dramatic, like they're doing too much, like they doing so much. And y'all know how music videos be like, everybody be stunned, you know what I'm saying? So they had the big old king hat, and they had the big ass phone, and then they had like the big chains. I know the hustlers used to wear back in the day. They had all this type of big stuff, you know. And then they had a lollipop. Mariah Lynn had a lollipop. Girl, I wanted to eat that lollipop. It was that big circular one that keep going around with all the colors. I was like, okay, girl. But a bitch would have died, okay? But she probably could have a little piece, okay? Just a small smidge. But anyway, y'all, because y'all know I've been trying, you know, stay on my diet, and I've been doing really, really good, y'all. My stomach has been staying down. That's the one thing. I haven't been exercising all week, like I was supposed to, but I have been still eating the way I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I did slip a little piece of pizza, okay, like a couple days ago. But other than that, yeah, your girl been fine. And, you know, I ain't eat the whole piece of pizza. You know, I did take the bread off the back. You feel me? So, you know, I ate the cheese and the pepperonis and everything. But anyway, girl, yeah, her stomach's still down. You know, I don't have any waist thing on. What is that? Body stuff under here. So yeah, I'm good. So anyway, y'all, Dr. Ish says he just wants everybody to have fun, y'all. So they over there, everybody is cutting up, okay? They are acting a goddamn fool. And I'm like, girl, yes, get your life. Everybody is like having so much fun. Mariah Lynn is like twerking all over Rich. What else? He has his like face all in her lap, and he all doing like this, like he eating her butt. What else? Like, he's sitting back and she twerking all shit, and then he got the phone like he this big time, you know, person, everything. Everybody is acting crazy, you know. Lyrica A1 over that joint, just like, she just like, you know, twerking on him and everything, and he just like doing like this. And then Rich was acting like he was giving her money on her, like everybody was showing off, okay? Who else? Gangsta Boo and Emmett was over there two-stepping. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? You could tell they was older. That's probably how me and my husband would have been. I probably would be trying to do all that type of stuff because I see everybody else doing it. And I really don't be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? I might look like I do all that, but I don't, okay? Ain't a bitch do know how to twerk because I learned it on top cardio. But anyway, y'all, yeah, I probably would be looking around like, okay, girl, you know what I'm saying? Doing a little something, but I probably would have been like Emmett and Gangsta Boo. Y'all probably been like, okay, well, I probably wouldn't have been that bad because that was pretty damn bad. You know what I'm saying? They were two-stepping like, damn, like step, step, side to side, round and round, and let me see you do the love slide. I'm like, y'all, yeah, no, honey, that wasn't cute, you know. And yeah, she was reeling him in and all this stuff, and I was like, okay, girl. Y'all, the shit was boring as hell, for real. Like, they needed to, you know, up their ante, because that wasn't given. K. Michelle over there all serious, reserved, like, closed in, like, looking like she was fearing something, you know what I'm saying? And I really couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. Like, I don't know why she didn't want to get into, like, y'all know K. Michelle is the one who's always crazy. She's the fun girl, and what happened? You know what I'm saying? Maybe she felt like, you know, she couldn't dance, or maybe she felt like, you know, she had changed or something like that, and that's just not her. She wasn't trying to get that off or whatever. But girl, like, you gotta go ahead and like be with everybody and do the things that everybody doing and cooperate, because you over that motherfucker looking like a square, and we can't have fun and still fix our relationships. But what is the problem? Dr. Ish go ahead and announce to everybody, he like, you know what? Yeah, you won't be, you know, dancing and being sexy all over your partners. So y'all will be spouse swapping. And I'm like, ooh. Okay, girl, I was psyched. I was like, oh shit. And I was already psyched on the way home, y'all, to watch the episode. Yo, I love Marriage Boot Camp. Better than Love and Marriage Huntsville for some reason. Like, I love how Lynn Tola, Judge Tola, and Dr. Ish be getting to the root of these issues. You know what I'm saying? So I really like this show, and it just so happened, you know, love and hip hop stuff be on here too, girl. So it's just like the bomb ass combination. You know, and y'all gotta pay me, you know, for advertisement and everything. But, you know, I really fuck with y'all show and everything. But y'all, I hashtag y'all and, you know, at y'all and everything so y'all can see, you know, that I be advertising y'all show. Y'all can give me a little coin or something, honey. But, yeah, your girl fucking with your show. You feel me? But anyway, y'all, so, yeah, I was really excited about, you know, reviewing the show. Actually, not even reviewing the show, just seeing the episode, y'all. And then they come up with this, girl, okay? Y'all been ready to swap spouses? Like, y'all, I was like, oh my God. And I started to wait for my husband to get home because I was like, you know what, I just gotta go ahead and do my nose. But girl, I was like, nah, I better watch this shit. And then I rewatched it again with him. So yeah, I said, damn, like, and K. Michelle had a problem with it, like we already knew, y'all. But guess who had the biggest problem? No, not guess, because y'all probably already know. Even if y'all ain't seen the shit, y'all know Lyrica had a motherfucking problem. Like, she had a big problem, okay? So, y'all, he let everybody know, you know, basically who's going to be with who, girl, okay? And, yeah, on top of that, honey, they have to stay together until the performance, okay? So, yeah, he got them dog chains, sent them a little boxes, little nice, pretty black boxes and everything. Sent that shit out there for everybody, and this dog leashes in there where these motherfuckers got to be attached. So yeah, y'all got to stay together, like I said, until the performance. So yeah, they got to stay with each other, and that's, you know, it's not giving them no time to be like, you know, you better not say this, or you better not be all close to you. So Dr. Ish announces who's going to be all with who, okay? And yeah, he got A1 and K. Michelle together. I'm like, oh shit, you know, y'all already know. Lyrica and K. Michelle had a little beef like 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. And yeah, I don't really remember what it was about, but yeah, we was once beefing, and now, yeah, you attached to the hip with my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure this shit is squared off and it's over, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, don't nobody want no bitch that they was beefing with around their man, okay? So anyway, yeah, A1 and K. Michelle are together, but then he got Lyrica and Emmett together. I thought that was a weird, you know, mix, but okay, girl, we're gonna go with it. There is Mariah Lynn and Kasten, you know, and then I was just like, damn, like, what the, I don't know, okay, we're gonna go with it. And then Rich and Gangsta Boo, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was just like, let's go, because I really wanted to see what went on. Y'all, I forgot to mention that K. Michelle, when Dr. Ish first told them that they would be switching partners, K. Michelle storms off. She's mad. Like, she looked like she was really, like, not feeling it, and really probably would possibly have a panic attack. Like, she was like, no, I don't share my man. You know what I'm saying? This is just not something I would do. And then she goes on to say, when the cameras are following her in the house, I mean, I just wasn't raised like that. And yeah, we done threesomes and everything, but yeah, I'm just not doing that. Bitch, well, are you serious? Did you just say you did a threesome? Y'all had threesomes, but you won't let him, like, be grinding all up. I mean, that's worse than threesomes. Like, so I just thought right then and there, for me personally, girl, this was made for TV, and she acted like she had a problem with it, and she really didn't. That's just me, you know, because y'all know K. Michelle is a wild girl, you know what I'm saying? So that part right there, when she admitted that they had threesomes, I was like, no, honey, you don't have a problem with any of this that's about to go on, for real, girl. And that's why she showed off and showed out at the end with A1, you know, and yeah, we're going to talk about it. So anyway, they go into the house. Everybody, all the couples go to the house. And like I said, y'all know they attached at the hip, you know, and they got to stay with their partner. So they going in there and everything. And yeah, Lyrica is following. Lyrica is like literally dragging Emmett along to follow K. Michelle and A1. She ain't letting this nigga out her sight. You feel me? And bitch, I don't know what you done been through, but you could have just like went off by yourself and did your own thing. You don't be following no nigga around like that. And did y'all see how he was treating her? He was treating you like a little thought. You know, he was really treating you like he was playing on you. He was playing with you. You know, he was just doing too much and laughing at you, and K. Michelle was too. So they went in the house and they sitting there, everybody trying to kick the bobo, and Lyrica is sitting there just like right in their face. Like, A1 and Michelle is across from them. K. Michelle is across from them sitting there, and they chilling, and she's sitting there with Emmett, and she just trying to talk about anything and everything just to like be around this nigga and her. You know, she not letting this nigga out her sight. So Emmett is sitting there, he and this confessor about something. You know what? I feel like I'm Kevin Costner on that movie, what is it called? Bodyguard. And she, Whitney Houston, I'm Kevin Costner, her bodyguard, because she ain't giving a fuck about nothing I want talk about, and nothing I think. She just so worried about, you know, her man. And yeah, she's sitting there asking them old dumbass questions, and it doesn't even make sense because she's talking about nothing, you know. But she did give K. Michelle some good advice. She was like, you know what? You probably need to back up off of your man like that. Keep telling him about the fantasy that you want, the fairy tale life that you want and everything, because, you know, you could be making him feel insecure because he might not have all that to give, stuff like that. And K. Michelle was like, what? He just bought a Ferrari, you know? And I'm just like, at first she was agreeing with it, but bitch, that's your comeback. Like, for real, he just bought a Ferrari. So basically, bitch, if he just bought a Ferrari, that does not mean that you can have some of his coins on that level. That does not mean that he's going to give you the world and all of the dumb shit that you want. You know, so K. Michelle was rocking with it at first, but then she turned around and was like, he got the Ferrari. I was like, okay, girl. So Next thing you know, what was it? What A1 had the nerve to chime in. Y'all know A1 always chime in. Girl, you always in the middle of something. You always got something to say. Like, and then just now, you just got the fuck Curry, and she pulled your call. So she's sitting there, and he like, yeah, he can understand, you know, how K Michelle feel, you know, because they came into the relationship with him knowing what she wanted. Lyrica was like, yeah, I came into the relationship, hoping that, you know, you wouldn't create infidelities on me. You know, that's how I wanted. I was expecting something, and I was like, ooh, okay, girl. You know, this is what females do. If you cheat, see, they're going to bring up every time what you've done. You know, I mean, and it applies to every situation. You know what I'm saying? So you put yourself out there, and then she busted you out. And then, y'all, did y'all see how he got up and was like, yeah, come on, Kay, come on, Kay. Like, he ain't want to hear. So you going to get up. Not fucking with this bitch said, get up. Don't say nothing on it. He could have like, you know what? I apologize. You know, I keep apologizing. I don't know what else you want me to say. Something to that effect. I'm not going to be running up after no damn nigga, because on top of that, you wasting all this time, and he's going to do him regardless. So y'all, did y'all see and did y'all notice? Because, you know, I didn't really notice it the first time, y'all. I noticed something the second time I watched it. I told y'all I watched it the first time, then I watched it with my husband. You know what I'm saying? So the second time I was like, wow, okay? Because did y'all notice that the females, Mariah Lynn, Lyrica, you know, K Michelle, all of the females and Gangsta Boo was bothered. You know what I'm saying? They were bothered, and the men were fine with it. You know what I'm saying? They were ready to, you know, I never saw a group of men so ready to go to counseling, you feel me, to, get everything in line with their relationship and just, you know, trust the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were all with it, and yeah, we know why, because it gave y'all a chance to be around a female grinding all over top of y'all, and yeah, y'all, the men didn't have a problem, but the ladies, girl, yeah, they didn't even know what to do with themselves, you know? So y'all, I'm gonna read off what each nigga said, because I was just like, you know what, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? So A1 is saying how, yeah, he wants to participate, and it's a good way to feel how you've made the other person feel when you've been secretly with somebody else, okay? Rich is saying it's a message in it, and in order to get the message, they got to go through the routine. Kaysen is saying he wants to try and participate in the exercise so they can fix some things in their relationship. So y'all, let's get into the part where, you know, everybody has switched, and no, we gotta do the routine out now, y'all. Just go ahead and have that same energy when you was grinding all over your spouse, girl, you know what I'm saying, or your significant other. So yeah, everybody real uncomfortable now, because yeah, the shit is about to go down. So, yeah, Mariah Lynn, girl, at first you was all over Rich doing all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And now you just, like, not even trying to get back Case, and like, not even trying, like, she was really trying hard not to, you know, be close to him. Y'all, but did y'all see A1 go over there to Lyrica and be like, you know what? Because she was over there practicing with Emmett, you know, everything that she was doing and everything. She was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and she was doing her little stuff. Girl, and then he came over there, and I was just like, wow, you know, he was like, you know what, y'all, got a lot of separation between y'all, you know, it's a lot of space. I'm like, is he saying what I think he's saying? And then y'all, then Emmett came in the confession, and Emmett was like, yeah, that was kind of uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to get in trouble with Gangsta Boo, and this nigga over here saying that, you know, we need to be closer. He was really wanting Lyrica's behind to be grinding all up on Emmett, and I'm just like, well, are you serious? And I couldn't believe it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not just what your average guy would do. And Lyrica wasn't like, you know, I'd have been like, are you serious right now? That wasn't a laughable moment. It just wasn't, not for me. So yeah, he was uncomfortable, Emmett was uncomfortable, she was uncomfortable, and then him and K Michelle's actually sitting on this nigga lap, and she grinding and everything, but she trying not to, you know, do too much, but she had to do the little thing that she was doing all over Case, and she was doing all this stuff and doing all over Case. And her and A1 was doing their little thing, and then he popped up, see, that's why she need to do her stuff. And I told my husband, I said, he just doing that. I already told my husband, he just doing that so he can have a reason to be letting K Michelle be all over him if she did. So, and basically, he don't want her watching him while he's doing what he's doing. So that's what that was about. It had nothing to do with they need to be closer, cuz, and all this shit. It was the fact that he didn't want her watching what they were doing, you know. So, and basically, that's just what it was, because he was like, out his damn mouth, he was like, you know what? what? See her, look at her over there in the lyric. He was like, look, she over there watching what we over here doing. You know, so that's what A1 was worried about. So yeah, they did all that, and yeah, everybody was just like real shy. They wasn't trying to give, you know, what they was giving before her, okay? So next thing y'all know, Dr. Ish, you know, is just looking over at, you know, Lyrica, because she's really Bob, you know, and he was telling A1 and K. Michelle, look, y'all are playing out her worst fears, you know, of watching you, A1, with another woman. So this is what she's going through at the time. And I was just like, wow, yeah, I don't know if I could take that. I probably could, because, you know, I don't feel no type of way about my husband being around another woman. But if I did, I know that probably would be difficult. It probably would really be difficult, you know, but they stuck it out. Everybody stuck it out, and kudos to everybody. So y'all, K. Michelle, I'm all over the place on this one. K. Michelle and A1 are in the room. They trying to pick out their stuff, what they gonna rock for, you know, the performance, girl. So yeah, Lyrica walks in, her and Em, of course, she's pulling him along, and she like, what y'all doing in my room? Coming and looking so damn weak, bitch. Are you again? Like, this is the third room that you have followed him into, and for what, girl? I had a peeked in that bitch. Oh, they in there? Okay, let me just go somewhere else. Because for real, girl, I probably wouldn't have wanted to see it, you know, to be honest. And on top of that, you want to make him think you got something going on too. So I would have made sure that I wasn't around my man. That's just how I would be, you know, and make him worry a little bit, you know, and not so much on you. Because I know we both worried. So, yeah, she like, so then K. Michelle was like, so she like, you know what, yeah, come on, A1, I gotta try on these outfits. I'm like, my husband's like, you ever? She's out. I said, wow, okay, that was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That was real fucked up and a whole bunch of shade. Okay, and then Lyrica was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, let's go. I said, ooh, okay, girl. And K. Michelle was like, well, it's gonna be a lot. She was like, it's okay, come on, let's go. And yeah, this bitch walked right behind A1 and K. Michelle. She was not playing, bitch. We're not playing them type of games. Okay, girl. We're not playing them type of games at all. You mean you about to be undressing, okay, and putting on something else and asking him, do you look good, girl? Okay, girl. And she should have said something to her. That girl, are you serious? Like, did you just say that? Something, but she ain't saying that. I guess Lyrica was too focused on, yeah, trying to get this bitch up out of there, and really was just like, okay, let's go. You know, so yeah, I was just like, wow. And A1 thought this shit was so comical. Like, he was just laughing, just smiling, smirking. K. Michelle was laughing too. Like, they was really like making a mockery out of her. And she didn't even see it because she was so caught up in her feelings. It was sad, really it was. So everybody showed up for the video shoot, okay, y'all? And I will say everybody looked really, really nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, honey, except for Gangsta Boo wigs. Bitch, where do you be getting these wigs from? And how come y'all, as we TV, y'all wrong? Y'all know y'all got a wig on there or something, girl. Y'all know y'all got something to put on this girl head. Y'all let her film with that wig on, girl. Her wig was sitting all on top of her head. And this is like the third wig that she keep rocking, and y'all not doing nothing about it. Like, y'all wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, K. Michelle or Mariah, because y'all wigs be tight. And what is her name? Lyrica. Y'all need to help this girl. Y'all got her on here looking like this. Like, that wig was terrible, y'all. The way she had on top of her head looked like that motherfucker really looked like a goddamn mop. And y'all know people be saying about people wigs, but that shit looked bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really did. And other than that, she looked nice. You know what I'm saying? Her outfit was nice. She had the ripped jeans, the jean jacket with it. So she looked really nice, y'all, but her wig was not giving, honey. And I don't know why nobody told her or tried to help her. Y'all, if y'all see me looking fucked up, just say so. I don't even give a fuck. Girl, your wig was flying. Girl, your wig wasn't even in the middle. The pop wasn't in the middle. Like, say something. You know what I'm saying? Or just don't sit there and say nothing. Like, but they ain't do nothing. They just let her come on camera looking fucked up. And I was just like, wow. So anyway, yeah, Lyrica outfit was bomb. She had like a cat suit on, y'all. It was like see-through and everything. And it was like a zebra print, but it was some type of wiggly lines or something. Like, the shit was really, really nice. She had the little heels on. What was it? Like the clear heels on. I got a couple of pair of those. Those are really nice, y'all. They go with any and everything. Like, all types of outfits they go with. And yeah, she had on those. And she just looked really pretty. Who else? Mariah Lynn looked cute. She looked really, really cute. You could tell her she got her butt done, though. It looked kind of funky. You know what I'm saying? But she looked nice. She really did. I like the little corset she had on with the little, I think, was that pink or light pink or like baby pink or something? But she looked real nice. Sometimes her skin just be too light with those blonde wigs. But the wig was popping. I ain't even gonna lie. But yeah, her outfit was nice too. And she looked, you know, she was giving. And who else? Rich. I was telling my husband, he looked nice. You know, Rich looked all right, but he was looking like he was trying to look young. And when people do that, sometimes they come off looking stupid. But he looked okay. You know, his outfit was all right. Emmett, I ain't really pay no attention to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He had a nice hat on, I think. But yeah, he looked all right. I can't complain and say he ain't look right because I really don't know. I don't really remember what he was giving. Who else? A1 looked tight. You know, y'all know he's in the industry, so he already knew how to throw it on. You feel me? So he had the little chains, he had the open shirt and whatever. He was doing it. He looked all right, but he's ugly, he's not attractive. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he looked all right. But who else? Oh, Kasten. I don't know. Like, if I don't remember, like, what you had on or how you look, I mean, I guess it just wasn't doing, you know, the most. Like, I like to do extra everything every time I dress up. So, yeah, if I realize it, then, you know, yeah, it looked good. If I ain't realize it, then you probably ain't look good. You know what I'm saying? So, that's where I'm at it, with it. Casting, yeah, I just don't know. Like, I don't know, I think Kasten is unattractive to me. Like, all that shit on his face is just too much. I feel like he used to look all right when he was younger, but, like, now he look kind of tired. He got bad skin. Like, he just not attractive. But go ahead, girl. If you like him, I love him, Kay. But, yeah, everybody look good. You know, for the most part, ain't nobody look fucked up except for Gangsta Boo's wig. Like, y'all did too much, and y'all could have did better with her. Anyway, yeah. A1 is over there schooling this bitch K. Michelle, you know what I'm saying? So she like, you know, they leaning on each other like they serious, y'all serious as a goddamn heart attack. They came to win the night, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know they both Hollywood, so they gave shows, you feel me? So yeah, she is up there asking, she leaning into him, she like, yeah, how we gonna win this thing? You feel me? And he like, look, okay girl, everybody here is real tense. Everybody here is upset that their spouse is with somebody else. Look, bitch, we ain't worried about all that. You feel me? Like, we about to give it up. We about to throw it on. And we gonna give shows like, you know, and she like, okay, bad. Like, you know, these motherfuckers should have did a little, you know, tap in and out how they be doing on the football fields and shit. Because they was bout it. They was ratchet. So, yeah, they cut the commercial. I was like, oh, shit, like, this gonna be real good. Because they was plotting and strategizing on how they was gonna win. You know, and they meant, like, they was gonna win. So the first person that got up there, the first couple that went up there was LYRICA and Emmett. You know, so LYRICA doing her little thing. You know, I was like, okay, girl, you know, I learned a couple moves from LYRICA because she looked really cute, y'all. You know, then the outfit, only thing about it was, you know, we all know that you got your butt done, girl, because the way that your butt was looking, girl, it really wasn't matching up with your thighs. So, yeah, girl, I hate when bitches do that. You know, because if I ever got something like that, I would make sure the doctor know, girl, he'll be tired of talking to me about it. He'll be like, bitch, I understand what you're saying you want, and this is, I got you. Because I would keep making sure he know, look, I don't need my behind not matching up with my thighs. I don't like when bitches do that. Like, it be looking all wrong, and that's how LYRICA look. Like, you know, she wasn't matching, and bitch, it would look like a butt, and then it looked like a thigh, and it was just like, it wasn't giving, and she was switching all along. Girl, you look cute, but it just looked like you had a fake ass, you know? Same thing with Mariah Lynn, it just looked like, you know, you had a fake ass, and I don't know who y'all going to, but how come y'all can't tell a motherfucker just match y'all shit up? Or is that something that is not a thing? You know what I'm saying? Is that just not a thing where you don't match up your ass to your thighs? Like, because if that's the case, bitch, y'all don't need to be getting it. Because that doesn't look natural, you know what I'm saying? And then, but that's not right, because it is some people who got their shit matched up right. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't be one of them bitches walking around, you know, mismatched like that, girl. Okay. So anyway, yeah, LYRICA and Emmett is all, you know, she doing her little thing. She look real cute. She know how to twerk and everything. She know how to dance. And yeah, who was looking? Gangsta Boo was looking all disturbed, girl. She was looking all like she was sick in the face. She looked like I should just go up there and snatch that bitch right now. That's how she was looking. And yeah, A1 ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He was just like laughing. Oh, he didn't care that she was up there shaking on another man or nothing. Like, he did not care, you know, and he really probably wanted her to do more. Okay, that's what I was thinking in my head, like, shit, he probably wants you to do more, bitch. You ain't doing enough. So Rich Dollars and Gangsta Boo get up there, and they just not giving y'all. They just looking like, you know, they friends at a cookout, and they ain't trying to do too much because, yeah, you know, the music tight and everything, and the food is popping, but yeah, we do got, you know, my man and your girl sitting over there, so we ain't gonna do too much. They look like that. That's how they look. You know what I'm saying? And they look like they was having fun. Now, I ain't gonna take that away from them. Like, I wanted to get up and join the party because they look like they was having fun. Lynn is watching them, y'all, and she's just like, look, this bitch said she ain't bothered. You know, she said because, yeah, Gangsta Boo is not even his type. And I said, okay, girl. You know what I'm saying? Well, since she ain't his type, what is his type, bitch? Is it freak her? You know, because that's what you are. You know what I'm saying? We can flip this shit around on you, girl. Like, what is his type? You know, but we say. Okay, so don't try to come for nobody. Like, that didn't need to be said. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like when, you know, females try to break other females down. I mean, it was the truth. You know what I'm saying? I tell the truth. But at the end of the day, like, we all knew that that's not his type. You know what I'm saying? So that didn't need to be said. And at the same time, she like, you know what? She in professional. She like, you know what? When she was touching him, this bitch act like she wanted to Kirk out, okay? When she was touching him, you know, I just really, you know, had to brace myself because I was really, really angry. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like her touching him. And she was like, you know what? He has done too many things and I'm still mad about them. You know, so yeah, she didn't appreciate her being up on him like that or him being up on her. But they really wasn't doing much, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think it was just, you know, seeing him actually with somebody else. That probably would have got it for me. So K Michelle and A1, okay? These motherfuckers, y'all, they get on there. I mean, it really looked like it was about to be like a show, you know? And K Michelle looked dead at the motherfucking camera, y'all, and she was giving it up like, yeah, I'm here. She was just like, okay, girl. Okay. And he was like, girl, I can't be sexy. I be trying. And yeah, A1 was just like, and they was all over each other and they was smooth about it. You know what I'm saying? Like they was real smooth. They was deliberate. You know what I'm saying? And they was just like really working the camera and looking all over. Like they was getting it, y'all. Like they know what to do on set. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, K Michelle outfit was cute. That's what I forgot. Her outfit was cute. I sometimes don't like has to collapse like that. Like that was cute. You know what I'm saying? But I just wouldn't rock it. Because like I said, it was collapsing. She had to hold it up, you know, in the beginning, which that was cute, you know, but I just don't like that type of hat. And yeah, so they was, like I said, they was giving it up. Like you could tell they had been in show business and this is what we do. And we know exactly how it's supposed to be handled. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they gave up shows. But did y'all see at the end, girl? My husband was like, did you see that? I was like, oh yeah, I saw it the first time, girl. Okay. When they was finished the performance, yeah, he had the nerve to take his hand and go over her stomach like that. I said, ooh, okay. And K Michelle looked like she pressed it down a little bit because you did too much. You know, you can do all that with Lyrica because she take that type of shit off of you. But bitch, Casey don't play that type of shit and I don't either. So yeah, that was too much. And you know, A1 did too much with that. And he just loved rubbing shit in her face. That's what my husband was like. He liked fucking with her like that. He liked rubbing shit in her face and making her pissed off and mad. And I really don't think he's afraid that she's ever going to leave him. But he better be careful. Because you can't say when somebody gets fed up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I cut myself some type of way. Yeah, he don't know when she going to get fed up and be like, you know what, deuces, I can't take no more. You know, and that's the beauty of a motherfucker getting tired. You know what I'm saying? One day she might just be like, I can't take no more. This is too much. I've taken enough. And he going to be stuck looking stupid. But she already did it. And now you're back again. So we all knew that K Michelle and A1 won. They announced that, you know. And Judge Lynn Tola and Dr. Ish was just talking to him like, look, you know, what did y'all get out of this? And they were like, yeah, we get jealous, you know. And he was like, yeah, but this is to let your emotions out of when you know, see each other in that way. If you see each other in that way and that you can try to manage your emotions when this type of stuff goes on because they're in show business and this is probably what happens, you know. So Dr. Ish was like, yeah, it's really about, you know, right, jealousy. And A1 was saying how, you know, he learned a lot by having to be at the hip with K Michelle because, you know, usually Lyrica would want some of his time and like just hang out with him. And she was like, yeah, I just want him to hang out with me in the kitchen. You know, just be there. You don't got to do nothing, you know, just be around me. And he was like, you know, usually he'll be like, he ain't got time. You know, he'll get on his phone. He'll probably go to the studio or something like that. And it really taught him that he could stay, you know, and give her some more of his time. So I was like that. You know, we all know that A1 is smart in this way. And he knows exactly what to do. And he knows exactly what to say. Okay? But just like she's saying, you're going to say the right thing, but you're going to keep on doing the wrong. So, yeah, they had that conversation. Everybody go in. And next thing you know, Rich is trying to give him some advice. You know what I'm saying? Basically, this bitch Lyrica. You know what I'm saying? You keep on pressing him out, and he's here trying to make a change, you know, so which one is it? And she like, well, I haven't been down this neck. He was like, yeah, you have been the entire time. That's what you've been doing. And, you know, she was like, well, y'all don't know what I'm going through with him, and basically I'm raising my son by myself now, and we actually still live apart, and I didn't ever get into this thinking that I would have to raise my son. Okay, bitch, we all go through shit, but to keep on prodding and poking a nigga when you back with him, like, why don't you just leave? You know what I'm saying? Why? And I know that's easy for me to say, but damn, look, you have been going through this for years now, and I just don't see for the life of me how somebody can just keep staying in something and then bitching to the other person, giving them a bunch of hell. And like I said, eventually on my last video, like I said, he's going to end up getting mad and storming out and be like, you know what, deuces, because I can't take no more. He's at the point where he just playing around with you and making you mad and not even giving a fuck because he know that you're going to be there. You know, so yeah, he was taking up for him, and then she was talking about how, oh yeah, he really don't know us like that or me like that. One of the two, me like that, so he really can't speak on it and get. Bitch, but you just gave K. Michelle advice, so nobody supposed to give you advice in the house. This is what Judge Tola wanted y'all to be doing, sitting around talking amongst each other so y'all can tell each other what y'all see in y'all relationship and try to fix the situations. But yeah, you not wanting to take no advice, and I'm just like, okay, girl, like, I'm sure a lot of people have told her, damn, but you always down here. Like, she be waiting on this nigga to say something so she can fire back. She want to drop bombs on him all day long and think he's supposed to keep sitting there. And he do sit there and take it. Sometimes he be hurt, sometimes he don't. But for the most part, I think he getting tired of it too. You know what I'm saying? And he was sitting there looking glad that Rich was taking up for him. He really was. Okay, y'all. So this part really pissed me off because here we go again, Gangsta Boo doing the most, okay? So Rich basically going around to everybody's room. He gathering, you know, all the men up, and yeah, we can ready to go downstairs and we can ready to get in the jacuzzi. You feel me? So yeah, it's a men's night and we can ready to have fun and kick back. And Rich, I know that you were doing this shit just for Emmett. This is how it looks because I can't even imagine what they saw Gangsta Boo taking Emmett through, what we saw just here, what they've aired out. You know what I'm saying? And he deliberately did this. I know he did. For Emmett to get away from her. Like, he had to have done it. He was banging on everybody. Everybody was like, yeah, come on, it's time. Let's go. And she was like, well, you don't want to stay up here with me. You can smoke your weed in here with me. Well, this and this and that. And he was like, well, you know, I did want to go to the jacuzzi. I thought you wanted to go in the jacuzzi too. And she was like, well, I did, but, you know, I just want to be with you. Okay, girl. So now you don't want to go in the jacuzzi because everybody else in the jacuzzi and we're going to be around people. Like, is that what you're saying? You know, so yeah, she was throwing me off with that. So next thing you know, he was just keep having conversations back and forth with this bitch, trying to get her to go outside with him. And yeah, out of nowhere, this nigga downstairs in the jacuzzi. I'm like, yes. I'm so glad he took his own brain, used his own brain, and just went because, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you, bitch. I'm my own person. If I want to go down with the guys, I can go down with the guys, you know? So he down there kicking the bubble with the guys, and they having fun. Only female was down there was Mariah Lynn, and even if it wasn't, and it was a bunch of other women. So the fuck what? We just announced we all going down to the jacuzzi, and your man want to go. So, bitch, let's go. Here come Gangsta Boo, y'all. Okay, this bitch telling something. Yeah, she wanted to do Netflix and cuddle. Bitch, he don't want to do Netflix and cuddle. He wants to go down to the jacuzzi, and he asked you if you want to go with him. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing. If somebody really, really wants to do something, you don't feel like you oppressing them or suppressing them and making them do something else, and they're not sad inside and they want to do their own thing. You don't give a fuck about that. You don't care. So she goes downstairs. She started barking at the nigga. Yeah, come on, I wanted you to come upstairs with me. Like, I'm like, damn, y'all. And y'all know it's some bitches out here like that. They real forceful, real overpowering to the man, and they want him to do exactly what they said. You know what I'm saying? And I just never been that type of female, you know, because that's just too much. And I would rather the man be, you know, kind of making me do stuff or have the upper authority or be the alpha in it and everything. And some women really like treating niggas like bitches. You feel me? And this is what she does. She treats him like a bitch. So she was like, yeah, I'm ready to go back upstairs. Okay, bitch, you ready to go back upstairs? I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But first of all, you shouldn't, whatever. So off the break, Rich is like, Lola. Like, try and get this bitch attention like you doing too much, you know? And I already knew Rich was going to say something. And why y'all ain't show him saying something with TV? I was so mad. Why y'all ain't show, y'all just show Rich damn near yelling at the bitch, but y'all don't even show what he was doing, like his, you know, his hand movements or how he was being towards her. And how she was saying, all you heard was Gangsta Boo telling Mariah Lynn to get her man. Get your man, Mariah. Get your man, Mariah. Like, what? Now you trying to create something between that man and his woman because you created a lot between yours. Like, come on now. So yeah, she eventually pulled this nigga out the damn jacuzzi, and just like Mariah Lynn said, the vibe is fucking killed because you came down there doing too much, you know. So everybody just got a jacuzzi, and she went upstairs, and she was fine with just having you know, her man by the side. And I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, bitch, what type of like insecurity is that? You know, and then you think somebody supposed to sit and have fun with you? You think somebody want to be around you and acting like, oh yeah, we having so much fun, but with you have nothing going on. There's nothing going on. You don't even have a board game out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing in the air. You ain't got nothing going on. And you trying to act like, you know, he just needs to be around you because you're insecure and you can't deal without this man being around other people. So yeah, y'all, that was the episode. And yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, y'all, because yeah, switching spouses, whew, that has to be a lot, you know, and I don't know how it would go between me and mine, girl, okay? So anyway, y'all, that is all for this episode. I hope y'all enjoyed my review. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, okay? And share my video, okay, y'all? So I will see you ladies and gents later. Bye.